I'm live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Crossed Paths. It's me, Lucian, and today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of the newly released Hoodoo Tarot by Tayannah Lee McQuillar. McQuillar? I think that's how you say it. I actually have no idea, but I think that's who it's by. So, I'm going to let people kind of filter in a little bit, and then I will begin the walkthrough. So, without further ado, let's do this. Oh, there's the cat. And we're back with the creepy cat staring in the background. He's fake, by the way. Just kidding. Okay, guys. So, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna not be looking at the chat, FYI. Hold all questions until the very end because we have a lot to go through today. I already looked through the book. There's a lot. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Mystical Enlightenment. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Hedgie. Hi, Darian. Hi, Opal. Okay, without further ado, and without Dave making all these noises.
Oh, you do the same thing to me, so shush.
Let's get started, shall
Hi.
we? Oh, okay, there's Dave.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Katie. Okay, guys, let's get going. Bam. So here, guys, is the Hoodoo Tarot. Yay! So exciting. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in on that part for right now. Bam. Okay, no, he did not just fart. So here is the Hoodoo Tarot, guys, that finally just arrived today, newly released. And it comes in this. This whole thing is actually has a wrapping on it. I already took that off. So it just slides out, and then on the side it just reads the Hoodoo Tarot 78 card deck and book for root workers. And then on the back here, it reads Divination/Tarot. Celebrating the complex American rootwork tradition, the Hoodoo Tarot integrates esoteric and botanical knowledge from Hoodoo with the divination system of tarot. Structured like a traditional tarot deck, each of the 78 cards features full color paintings by magical realist artist Caitlin Foisey, and elegantly interprets the classical tarot imagery through depictions of legendary root workers past and present, as well as important Hoodoo symbolism. In the accompanying book, Tayannah provides a history of Hoodoo and its complex heritage, including its roots in multiple African and indigenous American ethnic groups, as well as its European influences. She explores the traditional forms of divination used by root workers, including cartomancy, explaining how pairing the tarot with Hoodoo is a natural fit. For each card in the major arcana, the 4 suits of the major arcana, sticks, baskets, knives, and coins, McQuillar shares the history of the root worker or symbol featured, any associated magical plants, a related scriptural quote, and guidance and advice based on the card's meanings. She offers instructions on card spreads and shared sample card readings. Awesome, awesome! And then there's a little bit here, but I'm just going to kind of skip all that right there. Hi, Hexen. So let's take a look, you guys. So this, I thought when I first got it, it was going to be like one of those flip ones that flipped that way, but it doesn't. It simply just slides right out. Oh, look at that. And we are given, guys, a book. Woohoo! Nice and thick. Now, let's see if I can get this out gracefully. Oh, look at that. So here is the book. I'm going to move the cards over and just show you. So we get a book. It reads, "This book is dedicated to my mother, Gladys Smith, without those stories of the Old South and the ways of our ancestors, this book would not have been possible. Thank you. That's so sweet. Then here we have a cool table of contents. We have part 1, A Culture, an Inheritance, and Rebellion. What is hoodoo? The origin of hoodoo. The forms of divination traditionally used in hoodoo. And then the next chapter covers getting to know Hoodoo Tarot, the elders, the family, and the community, the tools, card images, plants, and Bible quotes, positive and negative community cards. And then we have Hoodoo spreads and sample readings. Ooh, there's a lot. And then it just covers the meanings of the majors, the family, which is the court cards, the community, which represents the minors, and then all that. So it's definitely a very, very extensive book with real cool spreads in there and questions. Yeah, a lot of cool things in here. So without further ado, let's take a look at the cards. So that's the book that comes with this deck, you guys. So, here's the deck! So exciting. Let me just move this. Actually, I'm going to bring this over here for a minute. So here is the deck itself, you guys. It's split into 2 and comes like this. My only thing is I wish that it came with a case, but it doesn't. That's fine. I can always make my own wrap for this deck, which I actually don't mind. So if we lift this, these are all the major... Oh, no, majors and a half. Oh, there's more. Hold on. Jeez. They just keep coming. There we go. Put this back in order. Nope, there's still more. Oh, gosh. Hold on, guys. I'm having trouble getting these out. 1 second. Because there's like one card that's stuck and doesn't want to come out. I think I got it. Got it! And it fell. Damn it. Where'd it go? No! Hold on. This is awkward. Let's go to me for a minute while I get this one card that fell. Oh, there it is. Thank God. Okay. So, let's just organize here for a minute. Put this back over here. How's everyone doing today? Hi, Lisa. Okay. Let's go back. Actually, let's do this because this part's fun. Okay, so these are the 2 halves of the deck. Actually, let's zoom in. That's better. So together, they are actually quite even, which is nice because I remember when Oya's girl, she did a review on the deck and she said that the deck was not quite even. But, I mean, technically, it's mostly even. Yeah, you do have this little gap right here, but that's what happened when I opened up the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck. And then after you shuffle it a little bit, then that little gap right there kind of goes away. So I don't really mind that part. But yeah, guys. So, oh, and here's what the back of the deck looks like. Super beautiful. I love the key in the shape of Africa. And cardstock, it's Oya's girl said that when she was feeling it, it felt very like flimsy. To me, it's not flimsy, but it's not like super sturdy either. It's a standard kind of cardstock to it. So it's still not like gonna fall apart on you, which I don't mind. So, without further ado, let us dig in. And hold on, I'm just going to zoom this in a bit here, if I can. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Freeman. Now, what is the Freeman? The Freeman represents the Fool in the deck. It is associated with gypsum weed. And the meaning... Actually, I'm not going to really read the whole meaning because we'll be here all night. But it says if you receive the free man in a reading considering the following: what is the best thing that could happen if things go your way? What is the worst thing that could happen if they don't? Can you live without ever knowing? Have you received an opportunity that you fantasized about but are afraid to take? What are you headed? Oh, where are you headed? Are you really that deep? Are you really a free spirit, or are you just a jerk or rebel without a cause? Have you considered the financial or emotional cost of attaining that goal? Does it matter whether you like surprises? They're on their way. Oh, it doesn't matter. Are you really as innocent as you profess to be? Has lingering self-doubt caused your boredom and dissatisfaction? The new guy/girl situation isn't who or what they appear to be. Maybe you need to loosen up. Let's go crazy. Let's go nuts. And are you living in the present? And follow your bliss. So then the next card we have here is the Black Herman. And the Black Herman represents... Let's move this over a tiny bit. Move that out of the way, actually. So the Black Herman represents the magician in the deck. And he is associated with the plant snake root. If you receive the Black Herman in a reading, you are to consider the following. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Do you really believe it's possible that you can make it happen? Are your talents and skills being put to good use? Do your intentions, beliefs, and desires match the life you live? Stop playing and do what you have to do, even if it's hard. How committed are you to him, her, this, or that? Where there's a will, there's a way. What are you creating, manifesting, permitting right now? Do you really want that? And that, guys, is the Black Herman. Next, we have Miss Ida. Miss Ida is represented with the plant Jersey tea. Now, if you have Miss Ida in a reading, you are to consider the following. Trust your intuition. Let go and let God. Are you being impatient or forcing the issue unnecessarily? Pay attention to your dreams and visions. Everyone has a dark side. Are you aware of how yours works? Call your mother or mother figure. Seek and embrace the mysteries. Does the unknown thrill or frighten you? If so, why or why not? Next, we have the Big Queen. The Big Queen represents the Empress in the deck and is associated with the plants Jezebel root, which is also known as Louisiana iris.
Hmm? What?
Oh, Dave, I can hear like you're. Never mind. So, if you get to the Big Queen, you are to consider the following in the reading. How do you give and receive pleasure? How do others and the world around you come into play? Do I accept abundance into my life? And how? Eat, drink, and be merry. All that glitters isn't gold, but it sure is pretty. Do I accept compliments for my beauty or style with grace? What aspect of your life do you nurture most? What aspects could you what aspects could use more nurturing? Which family members or friends do I nurture most? Am I neglecting anyone who deserves my attention? Do I purposely seek reasons to smile and laugh out loud every day? How often do you reflect on the beauty of living and of being you? Am I connected to nature and the earth, or have I lost my way? What do I do on a regular basis to help me restore my sense of balance in a hectic world? Go camping, take a walk in the park, and maybe buy a plant or three. How does all the knowledge I've accumulated or spiritual work I've done benefit my family and my community? What is my legacy? What does your mother or mother figure have to say about that? And then next we have John Horse. John Horse is the emperor of the deck and represents the plant cypress. If you receive John Horse in a reading, consider the following. Effective leadership requires wise counsel and up-to-date information. Are you following the right leaders or elders at this stage in your journey? What does lineage mean to you? Do you know about yours? How do you protect yourself from attack? Get organized and focus or prepare for certain defeats. Does this plan have a solid foundation? Do you have a problem with authority for its own sake? The law is on its way. The system? Stick to your regimen for best results. Regime. If you value comfort over security, things are about to get really uncomfortable. Stop whining and fight. What does your father or father figure have to say about that? And then next we have Bishop C.H. Mason. Bishop C.H. Mason represents the Hierophant in this deck. And he is associated with the plant cedar and mustard. If you receive Bishop C.H. Mason in a reading, consider the following. Is conformity always good or bad? The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. What do you really believe in or have faith in? Go deeper and explore further. Do you see the value in your cultural heritage? It might be your best interest to follow the rules this time. Everyone is a discipline of something, but true discipline is rare. Are you just understanding? Are you sure you understand the fine print? Could it be that what is expected of you is good for you? Be on time for the ritual. Get back in line, and teamwork makes the dream work. Next we have the courting card. And courting represents the lovers in this deck. And if you receive the courting card in a reading, consider the following. What binds you to him, her, this, or that? And is it healthy? Is that how you really feel, or are you parroting someone else? Make up your damn mind. What is your philosophy of life, and how does that inform this relationship? What if you commit fully to this? Is the passion, love, desire reciprocal? Cute doesn't last. Are your morals, values, and goals aligned? Are you both on the same page, or have you entirely different books? The moral to the story is ... Next we have Railroad Bill, which represents the chariot and the plant maca. If you receive Railroad Bill in a reading, consider the following. If you don't plan to win the game, then why are you playing? Success is the best revenge. Get rid of any people or situations that are distracting you from your mission now. Is it my way or the highway? What competition? Know thyself to propel thyself. It's called self-esteem for a reason. Stop waiting for others to cheer you on. I'm allergic to humble pie, so you can have it. I love that. What is the victorious outcome you seek? And you can do it, but will you? Next, we have the Strength card. Hold on, let me just fix that. The Strength card, well, obviously, is the Strength card in Tarot and represents the plant chamomile. If you receive strength in a reading, considering the following. Are you strong enough to be compassionate? Use the power of persuasion to get the results you seek. He or she is an influencer, so pay attention. Brutal force or bluntness will backfire now, so be careful. You can get through difficult times if you just calm down. If you want to be forgiven in that situation, then forgive. Don't give up, you can do it. Stop complaining, there will always be setbacks no matter what you're trying to do. This time, get solution based. And finally, take a chill pill. Next, we have Dr. Grant. That is the Hermit card. And it is represented by duckweed. If you receive Dr. Grant in a reading, consider the following. Do you understand the importance of a lone time? Maybe it would be better to stay at home tonight. Silence is golden. Focus on finding out the truth. Be in the world, not of it. Pay attention to your guru or spiritual counselor. Did you really consider the advice you received about the issue? It's okay to take a break from him, her, them, or that to re-evaluate things. Meditate more and follow your inner voice. Next we have Aunt Caroline. And she represents the Wheel of Fortune. And her plant is associated with hickory. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm just adjusting. Oh my god, my back. Okay. If you receive Aunt Caroline in a reading, consider the following. Have you thought about turning that unexpected incident into an opportunity? This was fated. When one door closes, another one opens. Oops, hold on. Was it really an accident? Your luck is about to change. But you don't like change? Tough shit, it's about to. I love how blunt this can be, you guys. We're all just players in one big chess game. Do you really think this is all about you? Get out of your own way. Why are you born? Why are you here? Miracles can happen every day. Do you respect the lifestyle or the cycle of life? And how do you feel about getting older? Next we have Dr. Buzzard, who represents the Justice card. And hold on one second, you guys. Sorry, I just gotta move the table. There we go. So, Dr. Buzzard is the Justice card and represents the plant Galagnol root. If you receive Dr. Buzzard in a reading, consider the following. What would be a fair way to resolve this conflict? Did you do something wrong? If no, don't worry about it. If yes, then you're about to pay the price. Did someone do something wrong to you? If no, don't worry about it. If yes, then they've set the wheel of justice in motion against themselves. Have you taken responsibility for all the choices you've made? If something is forgivable, then forgive. If not, now what? If revenge is taken for an offense, will you regret that you did it once you've calmed down? If so, then chill out and move on. Next we have Gullal Jack. He represents the Hanged Man in the deck, and he represents the plant hemp. If you receive Gullal Jack in a reading, consider the following. You need to wait, pause, and reflect. It's okay to be vulnerable sometimes. Just accept it. It's just the way it has to be for now. What will it take for you to just let go? Is it okay to change your mind? If the sacrifice is worth it, then what are you waiting for? Now is the time to put the needs of others first. Next, we have one of my favorite cards, you guys, is the Ancestors. The Ancestors represents the Death card in a tarot reading and is associated with Flower of Stone. If you receive the Ancestors, consider the following. Every end is also a new beginning. The only thing that is constant is change. Put the past behind you and start over. You need to learn how to embrace the unknown. Do you know who your ancestors are? What does your lineage, ancestral heritage mean to you? In what ways are you and your ancestors the same, and how are you different? Do you feel connected to your ancestors? Why or why not? Do you communicate with and or venerate with your ancestors? If not, why? And if so, how? Do genealogy research or create a family tree? Ugh, that's a beautiful card, you guys. Look at that. Hold on. I'm just gonna go here for a minute, you guys, so I can say hi to everybody. Hold on. Hi, Anthony, and hi, Kay. Hi, Thomas, and hi, long hair, skinny-eyed toe. Okay, gonna go back. Next, we have Father Sims, that represents temperance, and he is associated with the plant peavine. If you receive Father Sims in a reading, consider the following. What would be gained by compromising, and is it worth more than the perceived loss? Are you being fair? Sometimes less is more. Extremists never think they are extreme. Peace is priceless, and focus on healing and recovery. An alliance is not such a bad idea. What am I bringing to the potluck dinner? What? Perhaps add something else to the mix. Other races, religions, and ethnic groups exist. Maybe it's time to learn more about other people. Next, we have Miss Robinson, and she represents the devil, and her plant is belladonna and hemlock. If you receive Miss Robinson in a reading, consider the following. Am I feeling trapped? By whom or what? Not everyone who says they have good intentions means it. Evil is a point of view. What did I really invite into my life when I said / did that? Don't let your mouth write a check. Your what? Hold on. Don't let your mouth write a check. Your ass ain't cash. Oh. An apology may be necessary. Maybe I have a problem. Am I ready, willing, and able to do jail time if I get caught? Things may not be as good as they seem to be. He or she may be cheating on you. I am purposely choosing to remain ignorant because I don't want to face the truth. Perhaps no one likes to talk to me because I am often negative, depressed, or expressing doubt. Why don't I believe in myself? And why do I expect the worst possible outcome? Next, we have the big house. The big house represents the tower and is associated with the plant oak. If you receive the big house in a reading, consider the following. Your plans may be disrupted in a way that you can't imagine. Is this a breakdown or a breakthrough? In what way does this change hurt your ego? Things may actually turn out better in the end. And just like that, it's over. Pick up the pieces and let go. How would this experience inspire you to new heights? Why do you think that idea just came out of the blue? Perhaps it's not such a big surprise at all. You just weren't ready to see it. And sometimes the truth hurts. Next, we have grandchildren. And the grandchildren represents the star and is associated with the plant scarlet rose mallow. If you receive the grandchildren in a reading, consider the following. Do I regularly count my blessings? Believing doesn't require proof. What can I do to regain hope? Find a way to become inspired. Give without seeking anything in return. What motivates you to get up in the morning and do it all again? Miracles happen every day. Why can't they happen to you? Perhaps it's time for the old and the young to get together and enjoy each other's company. Blessings are on the way. It might be time to share some words of wisdom with someone younger or less mature, and all will turn out right in the end. Next, we have Paw. Paw represents the moon. And the plant association is the moonflower. Look at that. If you receive Paw in a reading, consider the following. You might be being deceived by someone. You're in danger of delusional thinking. You know you have some inner demons. Are you ready to face them? Wherever, whatever or whoever is getting on your nerves has to go. It's affecting your health. Don't ignore that bad feeling or you'll be sorry. Try not to be such a wimp. A smile is a frown turned upside down. This is the dark side of the force. You're as phony as a $3 bill, so stop it. Self-deception is ultimately self-destruction. And think of ways to express your creativity. There's healing in that. And pay attention to signs, visions, and warnings. Next, we have Big Ma. Big Ma represents the sun and is associated with the sunflower. If you receive Big Ma in a reading, consider the following. Do you fear being brilliant or successful? What is being highlighted? It's okay to be the center of attention sometimes. What does enlightenment mean to you? Take a personal day from work. Who are the important players in the situation? Am I exhibiting a positive attitude? Reputations matter. It's time to celebrate. Confidence is the best cosmetic. And what do you need to do to look and feel your best? Next, we have the title and Dem Bones. Hold on. There we go. Hi, Sundays, child of light. So Dem Bones represents the Judgment card and is associated with the plant Carolina buckthorn. If you receive Dem Bones in a reading, consider the following. It may be time for an honest self-assessment. What is your reputation? And are you still in alignment with it? If you want a fresh start, start fresh. The neutral position is no longer an option. Do others still need to know where you stand on the issue? If so, stop stalling and just tell them. Next, we have the garden, which represents the world, and the plant is Cosmo. If you receive the garden in a reading, consider the following. Is what you always do... in what ways do you heal the world? Seriously consider the benefits of working there, or join that club. The solution has arrived. There's nothing more to seek. What makes you feel safe, grounded, and whole? Don't wait for anyone else to have a pleasurable experience. Stop and smell the roses. Learn the art of being content, and you made it. Now enjoy it. That, guys, concludes the major cards. Now we move into the minors. Oh, nope, not even the minors. Well, technically, yeah. We're moving into the family, which is considered the court cards of this deck. So here we have the Mother of Sticks, which is associated with the plant tobacco. And for this, I'm just going to kind of show you what the card looks like and what the plant association is, so I can speed it up a little bit. So here we have the Mother of Sticks, and the sticks represent the wands. Next, we have the Father of Sticks, which is associated with the plant rye. Then we have the Daughter of Sticks, which is associated with the plant fenugreek and garlic. We have the Son of Sticks, which is associated with the plant burdock. We have the Mother of Baskets, and baskets represent the cups, you guys. And the Mother of Baskets is associated with the plant wormwood. We have the Father of Baskets, which is associated with the plant violet. We have the Daughter of Baskets, which represents the plant baneberry. We have the Son of Baskets, which is associated with the plant maypop. And then we move into the knives, which represent the swords. We have the Mother of Knives, which is associated with the plant rue. We have the Father of Knives, which is associated with the plant slippery elm. And we have the Daughter of Knives, which is associated with the plant yarrow. And we have the Son of Knives, which is associated with the plant ragweed. And then we move into the coins, which represent the pentacles. Here we have the Mother of Coins, which is associated with the plant jasmine and lavender. We have the Father of Coins, which represents the plant sesame. We have the Daughter of Coins, which represents the plant mulberry. We have the Son of Coins, which represents the plant honeysuckle. And then we move on to the minors. So that, guys, was the court cards. And I'm going to come back to me for a minute. Because... Hold on, I'm just looking at the book here. Oh, no, it just literally goes into the court cards. But I actually like how it goes the father, mother, daughter, and son for the court cards, representing the king, queen, knight, and the page. So I actually think that's really cool. Okay, moving on.
Moving.
Ooh, what is this? And then next we have the community, which represents all the major arcana. And here we have the Ace of Sticks, that's represented by the plant basil. The Two of Sticks, which represents the plant comfrey.
Are sticks wands?
Yes. Three of Sticks, which represents the plant kudzu. Oh, not kudzu. Kudzu. Then we have the Four of Sticks, which is represented by the plant angelica. Then we have the Five of Sticks, which is represented by the plant edelweiss. Then we have the Six of Sticks, which represents goat's rue. We have the Seven of Sticks, which represents the plant elderberry. Then we have the Eight of Sticks, which represents the plant poplar. We have the Nine of Sticks, which represents the plant pepper. Hold on. Ooh, nope. There we go. It's a little bit better. Over here. Ew. Then we have the 10 of Sticks, which is represented by the plant bay starvine. Then we move into the baskets, which again is the cups. And here we have the Ace of Baskets, which is represented by the plant wild lettuce. We have the Two of Baskets, which is represented by the Queen's Delight. We have the Three of Baskets, which is represented by the plant sweetgrass. Then we have the 4 of baskets, represented by the plant bay. And to answer the question, I'm just going back. I think that was a gator claw. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay, so the 7 of sticks, you guys, hold on, let me find the 7 of sticks. It wasn't a gator claw. He literally had... Oh, yes, it was a gator head. Hold on, where is he? Oh, here he is. So, yes, he had a gator head. That's awesome. Okay, so 4 of baskets. Did I already say the 4 of baskets? Yes, I think so. So now we're on the 5 of baskets, which represents St. John's wort. Then we have the 6 of baskets, represented by the plant sugarcane. We have the 7 of baskets, represented by the plant hyssop and ilthero. We have the 8 of baskets, representing the plant cactus. We have the 9 of baskets, representing the plant marigold. We have the 10 of baskets, which represents the plant dandelion. And then we move on to the knives, which is representative of the swords. We have the ace of knives, which is represented by the plant ashwagandha. We have the 2 of knives, which is represented by the plant baby's breath. We have the 3 of knives, representing the plant eucalyptus. I actually love this card. That's beautiful. And also, if you guys remember on my Instagram, I did a little Instagram post about, what was it? Oh, about, spirit bottles. This is what they did back in the day, was they took blue bottles and technically they placed them on the ends of branches, because what it does is the blue light reflects light out and the spirits were drawn to it and then trapped inside the spirit bottles. FYI, for those who did not know that. That's how spirit bottles were originally done back in the day. Next, we have the 4 of knives, represented by the licorice root. The 5 of knives, representing the plant corn silk. Then we have the 6 of knives, representing John the Conqueror root. We have the 7 of knives, which represents dogwood. We have the 8 of knives, representing the plant star anise. The 9 of knives, which is one of my other favorite cards, represents the plant lavender. We have the 10 of knives, representing the plant white rose. And then finally, guys, we move on to the ace of coins, which also represents the pentacles. The ace of pentacles is represented by the plant pomegranate. The 2 of coins is represented by the plant seaweed. 3 of coins represents the plant vetiver. 4 of coins represents the plant marigold. 5 of coins represents the plant nettle. 6 of coins represents the plant 4-leaf clover. See the little clover right there? Seven of coins represents the plant hobblebush. The 8 of coins represents the plant milkweed. Nine of coins represents the golden seal. And then finally, the 10 of coins represents the plant sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla, sorry. And that, guys, concludes the Hoodoo Tarot deck. Let me just put this here. Bam. And the book there. Bam. And let's zoom on out to me. So, my final thoughts. I absolutely love the artwork in this. It's just beautiful, you guys. It's amazing. I cannot get over it. Cardstock is fine. It's standard. Usually in a deck, I don't really quite like a thick border like this, but actually with this, it works because it blends into the rest of the deck itself. And if you notice, it's not too harsh. And I actually like how it's broken up by like these little kind of aged effect on the card itself. I love this book, and I cannot wait to like dive into it and start reading it. Because it's so hard trying to do this walkthrough without telling you guys what the meanings of each card means. But if I read the meanings, we would be here for like 3 hours, which I do not want to do, especially for doing supposed to be a quick walkthrough. But I cannot wait to dive into this book, and what I might actually do is do a Hoodoo Tarot Part 2, so I can do a kind of catch-up on this book and kind of tell you about the meanings of the cards and then what I see when I do a reading with them. But what did everyone think so far about this deck? Let's zoom in here. I hope everyone liked it. Yes, thank you, Opal, for posting it. Guys, this is available on Amazon, and I'm like beating myself up. I wish I had waited to purchase it, because when I purchased it pre-ordered 6 months ago, it was $35. But now it is available on Amazon for $29. I wish it was the other way around, and you could pre-order for $29, and then past pre-order date, it becomes more expensive. But, you know, me being impulsive, and I cannot wait. But then again, I guess I do have the ability to wait, because I waited, 6 months for this deck. But I am super excited to have it. I actually got 2 of them. But no, I am so excited, you guys, to start reading the book and start reading with this deck. This may become my most favorite deck ever, and I might be using this all the time now. This might be like my deck from now on. But that, guys, is the walkthrough of the Hoodoo Tarot, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Go out there to Amazon and purchase it. But yeah, does anyone have any questions regarding Hoodoo or the tarot itself, or the Hoodoo Tarot, or just Hoodoo in general? Long Hair Skinny Eye Toast says, oh, I forgot I could do this. Bam! Would love to get your impressions on the deck after you start, using it. Definitely, because I just need to go through the book and read the the meanings of each cards first, because what I always do is when I get a new deck, I like to read the meanings, because then it'll help me get a better picture, literally, of what's going inside the card, and it'll help me relate more and then form my own opinion and my own vision of what's going on in the deck. Plus, hopefully it'll help me understand a lot more about Hoodoo, which I'm so excited to, I mean, I've been already studying Hoodoo for like 9 years, but it was nice to see all the herbs that I'm like, oh, I've used almost every single one of these. Thank you, Opal Owl. I used your link to give me a straight shot to it. Bam. Yes, thank you, Opal Owl. You were on point tonight with that. Does the book talk about the people on the cards? Yes, they do. So, for example, I'm just flipping to a random page. It'll say, oh, actually, let's do this, guys. Forgot I could do this. Hold on. Bam. So, for example, if you go to a page, for example, Dr. Grant, it'll tell you it's the hermit, and then it'll have a Bible verse. It'll show you what plant is associated with it, and then it'll describe what's going on in the image, history, and they'll go into the meaning of the card. And then, for example, the majors only have if you receive the card, this is what you need to consider, which is what I was reading in the very beginning of the book. And then, like, if you do the same, but when you go to the minors, it'll still tell you the card, the plant association, what's going on in the image, even some history. And then it only tells you the meaning of the card, and then it doesn't go into the what to consider part. So yeah, let's go back to me. I'm very excited to start reading because there's so much information in here. How many pages is actually in this book? There is... Ooh, interesting. So there is 139 pages to read, you guys. But it also has some interesting stuff at the end because it has suggested reading. There's books on American connections, Black American religious experiences, books on Black secret societies, ooh, even books on hoodoo, conjuring, and folk magic. For example, some of the books that they mention are Conjure an African American Society, American Historical Review, Black Magic, Religion, and the African American Conjuring Tradition. Ooh, The Hindu in Hoodoo, Fake Yogis, Pseudo Swamis, and the Manufacturer of African American Folk Magic. Mojo Workin, The Old African American Hoodoo System. Hoodoo in America, Hoodoo Conjuration, Witchcraft Rootwork Volume 2, Secret History of Memphis Hoodoo, Rootworkers, Conjurers, and Spirituals, Hoodoo Conjure and the Search for a Treasure in Memphis, Tennessee, and then they also recommend the Rootwork, the Folk Magic of Black America. Yeah, so... yeah, a total of 616 pages. If you don't count the about the oh no. 616 pages? Not in this book. This book is only if you're including the suggested reading and about the author, there's a total of 147 pages. Opal said, I've been trying to post links for things they show on their lives. Oh, thank you. So, guys, that is all I have for the Hoodoo Tarot. I hope you guys enjoyed the walkthrough. And I hope you really enjoyed the artwork of it all. Hold on. And yeah, so I'm just going to zoom that out again. Bam-ish. Yeah, so that's all I have for today. Just wanted to hop on for a quick 1 hour walkthrough. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this. And what's happening next? What's today? Tuesday. Dave, are you going live tomorrow for your readings? Dave will be going live tomorrow for his readings. I will be continuing Thursday with tarot symbolism. Friday, we will be doing popcorn party. We are still wondering who wants to be our guests. Saturday, Dave has his Saturdays in the morning.
Saturdays in the morning.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, he does. And then Sunday,
It's fun day.
Sunday, I actually may be possibly moving my Hoodoo class to a little bit later because I am starting to take classes on Sunday morning. So I just have to figure out a time of when I'm going live for that. But Dave will still be doing his Sunday Wizardry 101 at the same time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, go on after me.
Anyways, guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching the walkthrough of the Hoodoo Tarot by Tayannah Lee McQuillar. Yay! Go out there and buy it on Amazon. Bye, everyone. Oh, wait, before I say goodbye, don't forget to check out our Facebook page if you haven't. It is Crossed Paths. My Instagram is boneyard_gentleman. So follow me on that. Follow Dave on Instagram, _wiz_1.
I'm the whiz one.
And yeah, peace, everybody.